what's going on, y'all? This is Narum TV, brought to you by Narum Enterprises LLC. We the elephant in the room. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? And I'm back. The last episode, we was talking about hygiene. On this episode, we're going to be talking about GMOs. It's somewhat of a kind of touchy subject for some, but not for me. Well, let me start this off. It's basically what made me actually want to talk about this was me and my wife, we've been looking for watermelons with seeds in it. Real watermelon, organic watermelons. And it seems like nowhere has them. Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, the local organic market in our neighborhood. None. They only have seedless watermelons. So I'm sitting here like, why wouldn't they have a watermelon with seeds in it, which is an organic watermelon, which is high in antioxidants, which is high in alkaline. You know what I'm saying? It's water, whatever you need. It's in a watermelon. It's water. You get what I'm saying? It's a watermelon. So my thing is, why is it now that you having all this weird GMO, genetically modified food? So I started doing my research. And before I get into this, I just want to clear the air right now before people start to come at me crazy. I'm not no health expert. I'm not no herbalist, no, none of that. I'm just a student that's studying, doing my research, and I want to eat better, I want to live better, I want to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I want to think better, because the food that you put in is what you get out, and what you put out. So food is a major thing about that. It is about, you know what I'm saying, your energy, your chakra, what you put in your body. So to clear the air, I'm not that. This is just some research that I did, and I'm just gonna touch on it afterwards just a little bit, and then I'm gonna post it, and I'm willing to take answers, Q&A thing, okay? So basically, when I went and did my research now. This is the definition of genetically modified food, according to the FDA, right? It says, can be defined as an organism in which the genetic material has been altered. Listen to the words. You get what I'm saying? And then y'all once y'all hear certain words, it's power in what they say. Take the words, go and get your dictionary and research. The first word, I want y'all to just research then every word that sounds weird, that makes you say, what? See what that word means, okay? Now, and go to the root of the word and everything. Just don't go with just the basic line and what they say. Now, it says, can be defined as an organism in which the genetic materials has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally. Let me read that again for you. And then I'm gonna finish it, right? I just want you to just listen to what they said. The FDA states that a GMO is, right, can be defined as an organism in which the genetic material has been altered in a way that does not occur naturally by mating. And I just want to get, something out the way, right? The food that you put in your body, man, is serious. You know what I'm saying? Watching what you eat, knowing what you eat. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't hurt sometimes to just look at the back of the food and see what's in it. It doesn't take, you know what I'm saying? It might take a little bit longer, but you got to think about it. I would rather take a lot longer in the supermarket checking out my food than sitting in the hospital, because the food that we're eating now is nowhere compared to the food that we were eating back then, or our grandparents were eating. No way, you can't compare it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't compare no way you can compare it. It was a way different time. The food was different, completely, right? Now, I understand with population, but everything you turn around and look at, you go to consume, is not good for you. Genetically modified organisms has been proven that it's long-term health problems you have to worry about. Not the ones you ain't gonna see it now. You're gonna see it later on. And I know some of y'all might say, I don't care, it's not that, because you gotta understand, if you have kids and so forth, they're gonna have to watch you go through that pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids now, they're starting to wake up. They're starting to see this. You know what I'm saying? And some of us are starting to wake up our parents, but some of our parents don't want to listen. But that's how it is. But it's sad. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my top genetically modified foods, which is, it may be oils and so forth and so on, everything. I'm going to give it to you. And then you can don't debate me, go do your research and then come back to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't just beef off now. My number one top genetically modified food is corn. That's a no-brainer. Y'all know that. Corn is the number one genetically modified food on the planet. That, like everything, like high fructose corn, so all that is no good for the body. None of it. No part of the corn is good. Period. It's not a good thing. It's genetically modified. It's fake. Simple. Now, the next one is soy. Now, I say soy is not for consumption. It's not for human consumption. Soy is not. That is not for the human body. First of all, it's too many health problems that comes from soy that messes that long-term problems. You know what I'm saying? Like the estrogen. And anybody know that anything that's high in estrogen is a problem for the body. And soy is high in estrogen. Do your research on that. Now, most sugars, a lot of the sugars, you know what I'm saying, they're ground down and manufactured in factories, domino sugars and so forth and so on. They're broken down and genetically altered and modified. Next one, canola oil. You can do your research. They take the seeds of the canola and it goes through a process of breaking it down. Just do your research on canola. Second is yellow squash. Research that. Then it's zucchini. Now, some people gonna argue, but do your research. Then once you do your research, come to me and let me know if I'm wrong. You can leave your comments and so forth and so on down at the bottom. Now, the next one is papaya. Now, a lot of people might say, papaya, Now, this is a little bit of my research that I'm gonna get, that I got from the research that I got, and then you can go and do your own research. Now, it says, papaya, it is said that the government has been growing genetically modified papayas, right, in Hawaii for human consumption since 1999, designed to combat the papaya ring spot virus. Now, that's what they said, that papayas has been genetically modified in Hawaii since 1999. You get what I'm saying? So y'all could go do y'all research on that and then come back. Another one is dairy. All dairy, genetically modified. Why? Why do I say that? Because you got to look at the fact that they pump them cows with everything known to man to make the cows reproduce faster, to grow faster, to, you know what I'm saying, and to give out more and faster. So they put in hormones, steroids, everything inside of that cow. You get what I'm saying? And that same reflection is going into you. because you're drinking that milk, you're eating that cheese, you're eating this, you're eating, you know what I'm saying? So all that plays into, so the cow is a no-no, dairy is a no-no. So that's one, dairy is a no-no, right? Now the next one is BT cotton. Now I say cotton is reason why, because cotton produces oils, and you know what I'm saying, some oils, because some people consume the oils of the cotton, that's genetically modified. They're genetically modifying cotton, is BT cotton and so forth. You can do your research on that. Now with that, you know, that's just a little bit of the foods and things. It can be more. That's just what I just went and looked up and researched, you know what I'm saying? And anything that's a fruit that's seedless oranges and seedless watermelons, all those things are genetically modified, because in order to reproduce, you must present what? A seed. And if you don't have that, that means you was produced in a lab somewhere. They made you out of nothing or something, but we don't know. Because in order for you to come out, you had to be a seed, meaning you had to be planted and you had to be grown from the earth naturally, not produced in a laboratory. Anything that was produced in a laboratory or farmed is not good for the body. Why? Because it's not coming from its natural habitat, meaning tilapia is not good for you. Why? Because it's not grown in its natural habitat. It's grown and farmed. So it's not getting the right algae and so forth and so on that the fishes in the regular sea would take. So tilapia is manufactured, it's fake. And a lot of these other basa and all these other fishes are genetically modified fishes that we're eating. They genetically modifying salmon. They genetically modifying everything. See, we have to actually start to pay attention. You can tell from the color of the salmons. You get what I'm saying? You can tell from the color of fish of what is real and what is fake. But we don't care, because why? We sit there and say it's cheap. This is cheaper to eat instead of buying something that's healthy, because it's a little expensive. But it's going to pay off in the long run, because your health is everything. You get what I'm saying? You can worry about all that other stuff later. You know what I'm saying? Your health is what you put in your body. It matters, man, because that's what's coming out. Them negative energies, them negative thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Everything, that sexuality is all about what they're putting, what you're eating. And what you're eating is what they're putting in your body, these hormones. You got these young girls getting all crazy big. You don't know, where's the 13-year-olds at anymore? You get what I'm saying? It's at that point where you like, what the, how old is she? 13, nah, she looking for, it's the food that we're eating, that we're putting, that we're feeding to our kids. We're not paying attention. The only thing we're looking at is, oh, we get a pound of chicken, that's $2.99 a pound. Oh shit, that's $1.79 a pound. Oh, I'm getting that. That's what we looking at, but we not looking at that. Them fucking the chicken that you get, the chicken leg is damn near the size of a fucking baby thigh, a 5-year-old baby leg. You sitting there, and that's not wondering, and you sitting here like, what the hell is this? This shit like a full-grown dog leg. These chickens ain't that big, but we would eat it because of the price. And we can say, oh, they pump that into our neighborhoods. Yeah, sometimes it's good to just get out and travel, or again, talk to your local congressman about building healthier situations, or start building healthier foods and healthier food markets, juices. That's why I like what the Locks is doing. You know what I'm saying? With that Juices Life, I go there and get me a juice every day. Shout out to them on that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get paid for that, but shout out to Juices Life. You know what I mean? I mess with them. You know what I mean? They do their thing. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we need. We need more healthier options to choose from. We don't have healthier options to choose from. So what you need to do is, sometimes before you hurry up and go shopping, sit back and think like, all right, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I gotta get that. It's healthy. Now this is shout out for all. I'm gonna be 100. I went, and this is no bull. You can go to Whole Foods with food stamps. You go to Walmart with food stamps. So everybody talking about they have, listen, take them foodies and go to Whole Food and get you some food. You might come out with less than what you would do if you was going to C-Town, because C-Town, that shit ain't healthy for you at all. That shit, that stuff done been in the freezers for 4, 5 days, 6, 7 days, 8 days just wrapped up, and they just keep wrapping it and spraying stuff on it and rewrapping it and rewrapping it. The next thing you know, it's been there for a month. It's starting to lose its complete color. And you eating that. No, you feeding that to your kids and asking why your kids is tripping the hell out in the house. Why they doing this? It's what you're feeding them. It's what you're putting in their body. You get what I'm saying? We got to start, me too. I have that habit. You know, sometimes my kids get me and I want to go out there and buy it. But I'm not saying this because I'm the healthiest. That's why I said I'm not no health expert. I'm just trying to be out there and relay a message, and we can do this together. It's about working together. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm cutting a lot of this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard when you have kids that always ask you for certain things. But sometimes you got to be a stern parent. No, you're not getting that. No, you're not getting that. That's not healthy for you. Then explain it to them. Don't just tell them no because I'm the parent and that's why I said so. No, explain to them why. It don't make you less of a parent. Explain to them why you're not going to give them that candy today, or because we all have like candy. We ain't going to knock that. But it's how much you give them. That shit is a drug. Sugar is a drug. That shit more addictive than coke, dope, and any other drug you could possibly think of. Sugar is more addictive. You can look that up. Sugar is more addictive than any drug on the planet. So sometimes you got to curve it. You got to curve it sometimes, you know what I'm saying, for your kids. You know what I mean? And we got to start focusing more on our health. Start focusing more on our health. That's it. Now, you know what I'm saying, hitting the gym. You can hit the gym, but then you're not eating right. You're not putting the right stuff in your body. You're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Health is not just going to the gym. Health is not just running up and down a block. You know what I mean? Health is what you put in your body. That's where it comes at first. Health starts there. It's what you consume. What you put in your body is what you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to start focusing on eating a lot healthier. Our salads and, you know what I mean, watching the fruits that we eat, because sometimes them fruits be seedless and we just be too lazy to just want to take a seed out and just say, let me get the fruit. That's not good for you. It's not helping you. We got to start, you know what I'm saying, eating healthier. Living healthier. You know what I'm saying? Loving healthier. That's all I got to say to y'all. You know what I'm saying, with this. And I'll be back later. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back later to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? By then my boy Blacker Dan will be back. He ain't been feeling well. So, you know what I'm saying? See Blacker Dan. I love you. We gonna see you in a minute, Blacker Dan. We gonna be back with that Blacker Dan and Hygiene. You know what I'm saying? AKA Smooth. We be back with them episodes for y'all out there. So stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Healthy is the best way to live. Love y'all.